And just like that, the final episode of the recording session has begun. Welcome back to VA-11, Hall A, Cyberpunk Bartender Action. I am your host, MegaShadowFist. It's like a video games, it's like a commentary. And when we last left off, Stella's face brightened up a little bit. Yeah, that's what happened. Also, I blew my nose in between episodes, so now hopefully I won't sound as stuffy. And I'm glad. Jeez, that was annoying. Anyway, let's go to continue. Your face brightened up. Your face brightened a bit. Hope is the last thing you lose, I guess. If she's telling the truth, Say might have found the way out. She's a resourceful girl. She surely did something. I think I'll have another drink. Do you want anything? Now we're going to have to do a double order. Me? Just get me whatever you order. Oh, that makes it easier. 2 bad touches, please. Now we got bad blood. Okay. On it. Why do you think that's so funny? I don't get why Joe thinks that's so funny. Bad touch. 2. Okay, so 2B, 2P, 2F, 4K, all in the rocks and mixed. We're nothing but mammals after all. Mix and stop. That's one bad touch. Next. Slot. And actually, yeah, you can switch back between the two anytime that you want. With these things. Because I remember, like, I was like, oh, I feel like... I don't know. Because I felt like... whatever, anyway. 1, 2... 1, 2... 1, 2... 4K... 2, 3, 4... all in the rocks and mixed. Mix and stop. So 2 bad touches, right? Slot 1 is a bad touch. Slot 2 is a bad touch. Alright, let's serve. I remember this one party I went to. The guy that came up with the name of this drink showed up. After people found that one out, they lined up to slap him for whatever reason. They didn't seem offended to me, though. Imagine a guy shows up and tells you, I made a classy bad touch. Wouldn't you line up to slap him? No? Is that a normal thing? I don't think that's a normal thing. Are you okay? Jill's probably just like, she's probably just like dead from all the laughter. Are you okay, Jill? I'm fine, that's what she said. Now that I think of it, did you find that girl you were looking for a week ago, Mr. Vandelay? Turns out she was at the Apollo Trust Bank all this time. No wonder I couldn't get in touch with her. Oh, but is she... Girl? Someone paid me to look for Crimson Rose, and she happened to be at the... What? Oh, no, okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid mentioning that a dangerous assassin got stuck in the same bank as the girl you're looking for. Oh, don't worry. Besides, the last thing I'm worried about with Say is people. Why is that? Her attitude is usually so laid back and gentle that she has no problem getting people on her side. And on the off chance that she has to defend herself, well, I once saw her take care of a robot gone haywire by herself. She didn't need medical help afterwards, but she recovered in no time and managed to take care of the bot. Say versus Dana. Who do you think would win in a fight, ladies and gentlemen? Is she really that good? She's not only really physically fit, but she's also really good at Krav Maga. Oh! And... something wrong? No, nothing. I just realized I forgot about all of that. Anyway, let's go ahead and look that up. I know what Krav Maga is, but I don't think I could explain it properly, so... It's a type of military martial arts, but I believe it originated in Russia, I believe. Krav Maga is a self-defense system developed by the Israeli Defense Forces. Oh! That consists of a wide combination of techniques sourced from Aikido, Judo, boxing, and wrestling, along with realistic fight training. Krav Maga is known for its focus on real-world situations and its extremely efficient and brutal counterattacks. I kind of want to learn that because, like, I don't know. I just want to be able to, like, just beat somebody up if I get the... No, I don't want to just go out of the way and just beat someone up. Like, I'm not just going to, like, randomly start picking fights with people. But, like, let's say that someone decided that... Let's say that I was in a situation where, you know, I needed to defend myself. I could just do something that could just absolutely destroy them and make things quick. Because that's just my opinion, right? Because, like, I try, like... organized fights, like boxing and whatnot. I love that stuff, right? But I hate like real life fights. I can't stand that stuff. It's so stressful. It's uncomfortable, and you know, it's just one of those things. So, you know, the quicker I can get that out of the way, the better. So if I'm going to, you know, if someone tries to attack me and I break a couple of their bones, so be it. That's what you get for trying to fight me in the first place. I have taken some self-defense training before. I've dabbled in boxing. I've dabbled in a type of Okinawan. It's an Okinawan style. Let me I've done an Okinawan style. It's the Goju Ryu. Okay, I wanted to look it up just to make sure that. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, so it's really the kanji for like it's really the kanji for like tough or like boisterous, like sturdy. I guess that's a good way to say it. The kanji for soft and the kanji for like flow, like it flows. It's like anyway, Goju Ryu is a type of Okinawan style. I dabbled in that for a little bit, so it's not like I would be completely it's not like I'd be completely defenseless, but you know. Yeah, I just like to be a bit more efficient in being able to defend myself. I don't know, it's just one of those things. I feel like you shouldn't just be... Oh, I wasted 3 minutes on that, didn't I? I feel like you shouldn't just be, you know, like, people who rely too much on brain and people who rely too much on brawn, like, I feel like that's just a failure. You should be good at both, I think. You shouldn't just be like, oh, it's you know, we're humans, we're smart, so we don't need to be strong. No, you should still be strong, and you should be, oh, well, you know, I was never good at math, so I'm just gonna be stupid. No, you should still be smart. Just because you're strong doesn't mean you can. Anyway, no, nothing. I just realized I forgot about all that. Say is not invincible, but she knows how to take care of herself. And like I said, she's resourceful. She surely found a way out. I just hope she's well wherever the hell she is. She owes me an ice cream. You want another drink, Mr. Vandelay? It's on me. Are you sure? Yeah, order away. Okay then, I'll have a Piano Man. Okay, so Piano Man for art. Art's classy. Art is classy, right? Like classy art. Art's classy. He wants a Piano Man because a Piano Man is a classy drink. And you, Miss Dilla? I'm fine. Get this order. Did I leave enough food for 4 at home? No, you didn't. Okay, so by flavor, or by type, go with classy drink. No, it's actually a promo drink, actually, not a classy drink. Piano Man. And that might have sounded like I was out of sync, but no, it's just that, well, actually, let me check my Audacity thing right now. Going fine. I was about to say, it might sound like I'm out of sync, but actually I'm not, but then, like, I check my Audacity thing, and then I am actually out of sync, but, what was I saying? But no, I realized just like a half a second before I clicked on classy drink that it's actually not a classy drink. 3B, 3F. I remember actually, it's 5F and 5P actually. I remember actually, well, there is a game called the Turing Test. I saw a playthrough by Matterwellens. And it's a game that takes place in the not too distant future. It takes place in like 2300, so like the 24th century, right? So it's like it's a distant future, but not like the distant future, right? The main character, Ava Turing. If you don't know what a Turing test is, it's a test to be able to tell whether something is an AI or not. It was developed by Alan Turing. What you've ever seen? What's the movie that came out last year starring Benedict Cumberbatch? That World War II movie. I forgot what it's called, but yeah, he's like that's who Benedict Cumberbatch is playing. All the rocks and mixed. Mix 1, 2, stop. Piano Man. What was I gonna say? Yeah, but Ava Turing and the AI said that apparently, and actually I looked this up, and apparently this is actually true. Your subconscious mind actually makes decisions for you, like. It's like 5 seconds or so before you actually make the decision. So the question was, do you, even though you aren't an AI, do you actually have, you know, do you actually have choice, or do you just fall under the illusion of choice? Serve. Here. So this is what drinking something classy without worrying about the price feels like. Oh, is it both promo and classy? I don't know. I don't know. It wasn't listed in the classy things though. Alright, I should get going. My contact will arrive at the rendezvous point soon. I'll let you know if I find out anything else, Miss Hoshi. Please do. Right then. You've been generous today. He made my nights with his discoveries on Sage's situation. Oh, I'm not totally over it, but at least I got distracted for a bit. Well, that's it for me. Good night, Miss Oshii. Thanks again. Please come again. You don't mind if I stay a bit longer, right? Why would I? It's not like you're asleep. Thanks. This place is soothing. I'll just go sit over there near the arcades. All right then. That would be all, Dana. Quite a mess. The situation with Robert. Okay, so he knows it's not really his name's not really Robert. Who the heck are you? Right, you have a meeting an hour with MI6 whole C. MI6, like that's I believe MI6 is equivalent to the US CIA, right? Because, like, if you don't know the difference between the CIA and the FBI in the US, basically, the FBI, they focus primarily on national affairs. So, like, drugs that are happening within, like, drug runs and whatnot that are, like, drug rings, drug smuggling and whatnot that happens within the borders. CIA is actually international, so they focus on other types of things. At least I believe that's how it works. And I believe that MI5 is equivalent to the FBI, and MI6 is equivalent to the CIA. They're from the UK, by the way. I mean, I'm sure all of you have watched James Bond, or have, I don't know. Right. Oh, if it isn't Miss Hoshi herself. Ah, Brian, fancy meeting you here. I didn't expect to see you here of all places. Are you busy? Mind catching up for a bit? Sure, no problem. Jill, we'll be sitting over here. Let me know if you need anything. Will do. Who are you? I don't even know what voice to give you. Like, you're only gonna be here for like 2 seconds, I think. So like, I'm gonna focus on giving you a voice, like a proper voice later. Right now, you're just gonna get a filler voice. She doesn't look like an evil Dahlia. I was about to say evil Dahlia, but no, she doesn't look like an evil Dahlia. I'm just waiting for that, like, sinister-looking woman to come in. Some sinister-looking woman to come in and have the evil Dahlia voice. Or not necessarily evil, but, like, maybe, like, sinister. Not necessarily sinister, but, like, cool-looking. Anyway. This Oliver is old model. I'm hanging up. So hanging up is a bit laggy. Oh, Cass. Okay. Well, we got her name, so we might as well give her a proper voice, eh? Cass, what are we gonna give you, eh? Let's, any minis have already been used. Are there any female voices that have not been taken yet? That are established voices. Like, there are plenty of female voices. Like, there's like that I just completely forget about from time to time. No, I think that's it. So you can call me Cass, by the way. I don't know what voice this is. I'm Jill. Say, you guys give a lot of liberties to my boss. I mean, she gets away with too much. She gets away with too much stuff. And you know, I'm just gonna give her the no. The thing is, I actually gave Streaming Chunk the voice that I gave Widget. So you know what? She's just gonna get Evil Dahlia. No, she's not gonna give Evil Dahlia. She's not gonna get Evil Dahlia. She's gonna get not Shipley, but whatchamacallit, the Buckler voice. She's not hurting anyone. And what did you say? It's more interesting that what? It finally hung up. Phew, it's been quite the day. At least the streets are calm today. I have arrived yet again at the oh god, at the majestic Hall of Heroes. Calm until now. Oh, it's Virgilio. Virgilio, actually, I believe I was told actually. The G, Virgilio. I shouldn't roll the R so much. That's just the thing that I did. Like both Phoenix Edgeworth and Joe Milton in 2 different videos, so they're very jealous of my ability to roll my R's. It's just one of those things. I mean, I'm sure if you grew up in North America, you probably remember this commercial, right? During like the 90s, early 2000s, there's this Ruffles commercial, right? Where there's like this baby, and he's like, Ruffles have ridges. And so, at the time, and so I sort of learned how to do it from that, I believe. I sort of like, tried mimicking that, and eventually I learned how to roll my tongue. Ruffles have ridges. Anyway, but it's Virgilio. It's not. I said he. Like, because of I took like 4 years of Spanish in high school. Like, whenever I see a G in front of an I or even an E, I tend to pronounce it like when it's a Romance language, I tend to pronounce it like an H. Anyway, Virgilio. Let's see. Oh yeah, he got the crappy Sam Riegel voice. We meet again, bartender. You look winded, Virgilio. It's pronounced Virgilio. It is with an H. Okay, Virgilio. No, I'm pretty sure it's Virgilio. You said as much the last time you came. Pronunciations are a silly thing society imposes on letters. What? They want to be free. They want to be pronounced however they want. You look winded, Virgilio. We are all little toys winded by the cruel hands of fate. Just dumpling until it's decided not to wind us anymore. And yet, you're the only one in the vicinity hyperventilating. That's, I was jogging. Dressed like that? I can jog however I want. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. What can I get you? Something fake. Fake? Oh, like beer? Of course. Fuck, I can't just ask what the order was. Yeah, the beer. The beer it's artificial beer. Right? What's the beer? But it's pretty close to the real deal, right? I assume this is right. Right? If I get this wrong, I get this wrong, alright? Like I'm not gonna save scum. 1, 2. But I am gonna check the other things just to make sure, like there's nothing else. 4. All mixed. 1, 2, stop. Okay. Yeah, it's not a real beer, so I think this should be good. Let's start from the beginning. Just making sure. We're nothing but mammals after all. Traditionally brewed. Say that. I feel like this is right though. Okay, yeah, I think this is right. But it's a mirror and you'll look like a fool. So unnecessarily brown. Hope you brush them well. It's like champagne. Oh, knock the drunkenness out of you. Sleep soundly. It's like drinking alcohol. Favorite. This one's unbearable. It's mostly for fans of the movie it's used in. Actually, just describable. Drinking it was enough to leave the face red like actual planet. No thermometer was harmed the creation of this drink. Noticing the Hadron Cannon, you can see this drink does not represent the opinions. There's a. You could mean that, like it's not actually the opinion. That I feel like that's too cryptic. It's not. It doesn't burn as hard on the tongue, but you better not have a sore throat when drinking it. Needs actual sparkle. This is what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. You'd be dead wrong. Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Serve. Here you go. Oh, so this. No, this is wrong. Now tell me why this is fake. I'm not gonna save scum. I'm not. But I do want to see what the real answer is. I do want to see what the real answer is, just so we know. Fake alcohol. Fake alcohol. VA-11. See if we get a stream thing. Order. He asked for something hate. Chin, tried beer since tried. So someone else tried. So I wasn't the person that thought that. Oh, because it's not the real deal. So for something fake, he wants a beer substitute with one of each of the non-alcoholic drinks. What? Try beer since the description said this isn't the real thing, but that didn't seem to work. Edit never mind. Seems it doesn't even matter this time. Got 0 mistakes at the end anyway. Oh, okay. Because I was like, it makes sense, right? It's not actual beer. Like, it's not actual beer. It's made up. So, for something fake, he wants a beer substitute. But I kind of... So it matters? I figured it was fine since at the end I got the flawless bonus. If so, then what is the next order? Okay. Okay, so unfortunately, I already told you guys what the pure drink is too, didn't I? He does say something different with frothy water. No clue the difference this would make since flawless bonus is either way. I guess it would get everything right, you get a hidden bonus somewhere down the line. Getting everything right with Virgilio is part of one of the endings according to Anna. Oops. Should I say that? I should no. Okay, that's actually I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. And let's see. For some reason, he does not count towards the perfect serve bonus. Apparently, though, he is needed for certain conversations to take place, though. Oh, really? Okay, so we got it wrong. We got it wrong, but we got it wrong though, but okay, so do you want to save scum this, ladies and gentlemen? Because like apparently if he's needed, so it doesn't count. If it doesn't count towards a flawless bonus, it doesn't really make a difference if I save scum or not, right? Alright, so I'm gonna save scum. And you guys are gonna sit with me, I'm not gonna make a cut this time. Maybe, I don't know. Oh! Actually, I think I am gonna make a cut. That was a long time ago. Yeah, I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so I am back, and actually, if you look at the frothy water, it looks exactly like the beer. So, yep, there we go. Since this doesn't count towards like the this doesn't count towards like the flawless bonus or anything. I figured it was worth it to just save scum because it doesn't count towards anything. The only thing that I'd be missing out on is a couple extra dialogue options. And since this is a full series, I figure I might as well include it, right? So, serve. Here. And this is totally not beer. Ah, yes, just as fake as I want. Say, Virgilio, where do you work? I take the noble duties of curator at the Steampunk Museum. Really? What do you do? I study everything that comes and keep it clean for the people that visit the premises. So, basically the janitor. But lately my duties have been hindered by the museum's owner. What? Really? Yeah, he told me, stop touching the exhibits, you're gonna break them. The nerve of some people. Eh? He still fails to realize that I'm the curator there. Without me, all those machines would be rustier than they already are. Even the visitors get that I'm the one responsible for those. Why can't the owner realize that? Why can't the owner realize that too? Yeah. I bet he treats you like a janitor or something like that. Yeah, that's what I say. Basically, he's a janitor. Exactly! Okay, then time for your next challenge, bartender. Challenge, he says. I want purity. Okay, so pure. So, I'm just gonna cheat for this one. Because I basically saw what it was anyway, so there's no point in even trying to guess. I don't think the second one is meant to be Zinstar. Jill just says the generic couldn't be line, so I think you'll get the flawless bonus regardless. Frothy Water, on the other hand, has got a special line. So it's not supposed to be Zinstar. Alright, let's try to figure this out. Anything that's pure, bad touch, nothing but animals after all. Traditionally brewed, this one's pretty close to real dill. I just don't get it, man. Like, why are you like that, Virgilio, doing all this nonsense? All you want to do is just do the moo, right? It's just like, whatchamacallit, funny enough, also... But I can't get the purity one. I tried that one, it didn't seem to change the conversation. I feel like the second one is right no matter what. That was my first choice as well, which I assume is wrong because I've redone it a few times. You have the same dialogue with different drinks. I don't know, it worked for me. Is there a mistake at the end of the day? I also used the drink for fake, which has also worked. I think the purity one is right no matter what. There aren't any alternate dialogue past looking at the script, at least from what I can tell. I made the Zen Star thinking it might be pure and it's perfectly balanced. Didn't change any of the dialogue, but I did still get 0 mistakes. So that one might just be indeed always right. So I guess this one's how does the option? I don't want to dig too deep because if I dig too deep, I'm gonna end up running into spoilers. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the Zen Star Legionalman like that. I think that's just what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. That seems multiple people said Zen Star, and it seems like it doesn't. The second one doesn't really matter, so it's whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All ice on the rocks. Mix and stop. Zen Star. How is this pure? It's a drink. It's free from any human sin. It can do no harm consciously. Ah, yes. Beautiful. Hey you, the guy over there. Me? Yes, you. Have we met before? Can't remember. Maybe? Yeah, I think... No, we haven't met ever at all. That's an interesting reaction. Oh, Jill, I'll be taking my leave now. Be careful out there. Thanks. Huh? Excuse me, have we met somewhere before? That face. That eye. What about my eye, punk? We haven't met we haven't met ever at all. Never, ever. Good talking to you, bartender. Did you just scare off a client? Apparently. Oh, he deserved it. Frickin'. Well, I'm off. Thanks for everything. Don't mention it. Are we done for the day? Yep, quite a few clients considering the whole situation. Oh shit, that Virgilio guy. So you two actually met before? Yeah, you could say that. What? Gil stuff, don't mind it. What were you talking about to Brian? Well, we were mostly catching up, to be honest. I hadn't seen him in a while. I offered him a drink when we met last week. I talked a bit about what to do after the bar closes. Oh, and I tried to explain the situation with Robert here. He agreed to help me out with that one when the time comes. Oh. I was also tuning up the details for the new employee. New employee? A part-timer. You'll meet him tomorrow. Oh, is that gonna... Okay. Oh. Him? So it's a guy? An adorable guy, if I do say so myself. Oh, yep. It's that one, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be that one, I think. I suddenly have deja vu. Are you alright, Joe? Yeah. It must be nothing. Alrighty then. Total earnings 2420. Drinks total 1180. Mistakes 0. Commission 30%. Today's payment 354. Tips 1150. Flawless service bonus 500. Brian told me to give you this 500. 500. Today's total transfer 2504. Total funds 10,573. Alright. I have to say, since I stopped buying these useless things for Jill, like, rushing through these things when I'm making the cuts has become very hard because I actually have to pay attention. Alright. Let's go ahead and save. Oh, Kirakiri Miki! Over slot 4. So, now we're just gonna read some things, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're ready. Back. This. Dream person Every now and then, I wonder if I'll ever meet my significant other. All the stimuli from being born just 3 years ago, and directly being thrown into this world disaster that is the idol industry, which makes me think of all the things I'm missing. Accidental love, lost love, or even the general touch of another person. I feel like I'm in this bubble that won't let me catch all possible feelings. And my senses get tired of that same environment. I want to meet new people, places, because even though I have a large bank of knowledge, I actually never experimented with what most consider normal. But you already know that from my songs. I suddenly have an urge to hug her. Anyway. I almost said alter ego. I don't get it. EKDV 186 get a historic. EKDV 186 gets a historic update by Lana Smithy. I wonder if we're ever going to meet this Lana Smithy person. Weapon enthusiasts are freaking out right now over a firmware update that Makise Heavy Industries is releasing for its EKDV 186 line of assault rifles. Full compatibility with nano camo has been announced, allowing civilian models of this weapon the use of nano camouflage and the option to customize their look for free with the help of the nano camo app. We've been using nanocam on the battlefield for a year now. Monkey's chairperson told the Augmented Eye during a phone conversation, and thanks to this flexibility, we can now sneak past the enemies using the environment to our favor. Our equipment is basically invisible with nanocamo. The nanocamo update will be released this month. You like guns? No, I don't need it. I don't need a penis that badly. Hey, what's that? What are you trying to say there, lady? Men prefer Christmas cakes. Men prefer Christmas cakes, study reveals. Oh, that'll be a random Japanese slang. Christmas cake. Christmas cake. So, basically, this is a thing, and this goes into gender roles and sexism in Japan and everything, whatever, I don't care. I'm just talking about it. But, basically, oh, they're actually going to talk about it right here. But yeah, I don't need to explain it. It's actually right here. For the longest time, the term Christmas cake referred to women aged 26 or above who are regarded as undesirable, just like a Christmas cake that ceases being useful after December 25th, right? Because after Christmas, no one wants it because it's a Christmas cake, right? But men around Bush City develop a sweet tooth. Who doesn't like a mature woman? Todd, 19, told the Augmented Eye. They have all the necessary experience already, and plus, I'm so tired of spoiled, immature girls doing stupid shit. I say, bring on the ladies of the hot. I say, bring on the hot office ladies. Jill, that's us. 27 is confused. Christmas what? Yeah, she's a Christmas what? Is that like the opposite of beefcake? After discovering the real meaning, she launched into an hour-long rant. I'll let you know pencil skirts are the best. That's one hell of a rant. Oh man. Yeah, Christmas cake. It's not a very nice thing to say in case you couldn't tell. Oh, we already did this, Apollo Bank. So the only new thing here is nano camo underwear, which was I believe they talked about it in the Augmented Eye, but they didn't talk about it here. Nano camo underwear. I think I'll get a pair just to see what kind of skin I can use with them. They will nickel and dime with the DLC. There's no way to use the skin you want. DLC for underwear? Oh man, there's a subtle jab in the gaming industry there where it's like, we're getting so much DLC that soon enough we're gonna get DLC for underwear. It's gonna get cracked one day. It's gonna get cracked day one. Yeah, I feel like we're talking more about video games than underwear here. Maybe, but I don't think it'll be that fast. Yeah, I think it'll just take until it's modded for custom skins. I thought the nanomachine fabric was bad for your health. No, that's just a meme. My walls are made of that thing, and I'm alright. Are the walls hacked yet? I'm gonna marry Kamotan. We now have underwear that can change its look. Don't you just love the future? I would if they weren't such a bunch of assholes with their business practices. They don't buy the underwear. I won't. This thread is closed. A tad useless unless you're a streaker or have a boyfriend. Anyway, let's go ahead and save. Save over slot 4 here. Anyway, so I'm gonna have to account for. So now we're basically at the end of the episode here. Since we did all the reading, I don't want to start since we can't just save whenever. So now that this has gone to stall for time, I suppose. Since I think I'm gonna do this now, like when I'm at the end of the recording session and we're just like sitting here, like just about to start our next day. I'm just gonna respond to comments that I got on videos. So let's go going to my emails. VA-11 Hull A Cyberpunk Bartender Action number 21 was the most recent video to come out at the time of recording this. 21. That number's always following me, ladies and gentlemen. That number is always following me. Got to make sure this phone is out of earshot or out of microphone shot, so we don't end up getting audio recorded from an advertisement. Although I probably wouldn't get like any third-party claims, but yeah, just whatever. Okay, so let's see here. Yes, Joe Milton, the testimony does contradict the evidence. Let's see, Phoenix Edgeworth. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, well, that's a couple things. So first off, like, actually, I was told that actually, it's pronounced Siegfried. Siegfried. It's with the Z, Siegfried, and I'm not supposed to roll the R. It's not supposed to be Siegfried. I was exaggerating the R rolling. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't normally do that. I was just exaggerating it because I felt like it. But anyway, Siegfried is how it's supposed. It's how it's supposed to be pronounced. And he said, "Oh yeah, he gets me." He said that he's the exact opposite of me. So in the last recording session, the final episode of the previous recording session. So this was episode 21, of course. I was talking about how, generally speaking, it seems like people find it very hard to read me, with the exception of two things. So, like, you know, if I have romantic interest in a woman, typically speaking, I'm very easy to read, I think. The girl's able to pick up on it very easily. Also, when I'm very pleased about something, when I'm happy about something, it's very hard for me to keep a poker face. And I talked about the hate that, and Phoenix Edgeworth said that it was the exact opposite for him. He said that I'm the complete opposite in that regard. I can't show my happiness in front of other people at all. So I was thinking about giving him a random voice while reading this. Would you guys mind that? Like, if I'm responding to your comments, would you guys like prefer me to read in my normal voice, or would you want to get like a special voice when I read it? I don't know. Anyway, but I think y'all so, like, he was talking about, like, how if he got a present, like, he'd try to smile and sound happy, but, like, he wouldn't, and, like, people would be, like, and, like, yeah, it's just one of those things. It's, like, and it's not just with happiness, but also the other emotions as well, and I don't know if that is the reason, or if I'm just surrounded by dense people, but I often feel not understood at all, and I get you, I understand that, because sometimes I feel like that as well. Like, there are times where, like, I'm very annoyed, or I'm very pissed off about something, and I think it's because usually, like, my straight face, when I have, like, a normal face, like, serious, like, normal face, I look pissed off. So when I'm pissed off, people can't tell when I'm pissed off. Because, like, I don't try to outright tell people that I'm pissed off. I just try to be, like, I try to, you know, hint at it a little bit, and people don't really get that. It's one of those things. But, yeah. It's just one of those things. I thought it was interesting. I thank you guys for leaving all these comments and everything. I'm going to try to respond to these a bit more. Like I said, I even said this in Ace Attorney Dual Destinies, but I'm going to start referring to people by name when they say their comments and everything, because, I don't know, I want to try to make this feel a bit more personal, I think, right? I'm obviously, like, if my channel ever gets big for whatever reason, I can't exactly do that forever, but for what it's worth, at least now, I want to try to, you know, do that, try to make everything feel a lot more intimate, I think. I don't know. I just think that's one of those things. Also, I'm going to explain to everyone what a red Royce is. Okay? You guys are ready? Because if you guys have been checking those, like, text annotations that I've been leaving, you'll be like, what's a red Royce? What's a red Royce? You ready, ladies and gentlemen? You want to know what a red Royce is? It's actually nothing. I made up the word. I made up the word. And the thing was, what I wanted to do was I wanted to, like, basically what I wanted to do was I wanted to make it a running gag. I was going to continuously mention this red Royce for the rest of the series and have everyone confused, and then at the very end of the series, I was going to be like, oh, well, yeah, so, red Royce, by the way, like, the credits are rolling, I'm like, oh, yeah, by the way, the red Royce, it's nothing. But I decided I'm not going to do that. I figured it'd be a lot more funny. Let me get a drink of water. It'd be a lot funnier if we had, like, a little inside joke with this series, right? So in my other series, I'm going to mention a red Royce, and whenever people, like, go like, what's a red Royce, you guys have to play along too in order for this to work, but you guys have to be like, oh wow, you know what a red Royce is? How could you be so naive? You're just going to be like, you have to be careful about it though, right? Because, like, if you troll them too hard, they're just gonna get pissed off at you, and that's gonna turn into a flame war, and I don't want that. But, you know, try to, like, do some poke at them a little bit. You know, I don't know. It's just one of those things. I just thought it'd be a cool little inside joke. just for this series. Anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and exit and return to title screen. And anything's off here, I suppose. Sukeban Games, oh, by the way. Yeah, I read that. I always read that, but I forgot to that time. I was slightly distracted. Anyway, without further ado, that's it for this recording session anyway. So, yeah. What did you guys think of all that? Are you guys excited to meet that character that I've been talking about? This certain special character? I knew that it was going to appear in day 8 because, I was talking to Nobi and he said that day 8 a special character was supposed to appear, and, yeah. And to finally figure out what this character is, because I've been interested because it was mentioned in the dev interview that I linked. Did I ever link that in like a description or something? I think I did. The dev interview with Niche Gamer, with Sukeban Games. Anyway, without further ado, let's go and end things off here. So, actually, responding to another comment, Phoenix Edgeworth said this. I talked about this in a couple episodes ago. How apparently some friends say that I say the intro very weird. Not very weird, but very quickly. It's hard for them to understand. Phoenix Edgeworth said that no, it's not hard to understand, but the outro is very hard to understand. So I'm going to try to work on making this a lot more easy to understand. Because honestly, there are times where I'm listening to it, I'm like, how the heck is anyone supposed to understand this? Like, it's just gibberish. Anyway, so if you like this video, this series of videos, please feel free to leave a like. If you thought it was cool, please feel free to subscribe and join Team Strawberry today. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/MegaShadowFist. I'll be sure to leave that in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. And this is MegaShadowFist signing out. Bye!